Imagine transforming a barren window space into a lush, verdant garden. Picture yourself waking up to the gentle rustling of leaves, the soft morning light kissing your homegrown greens, and the tranquil harmony of nature right in your urban dwelling. This is not a far-fetched dream, but a reality, unfolding in countless city homes around the world. It's the magic of urban greenery, a revolution happening right in your window. Welcome to the world of window farming. Window farming is a revolution in urban living. Imagine transforming your window space into a productive green haven where you can grow your food. This is the wonder of window farming, a technique that turns urban windows into vertical gardens, reimagining what sustainability and self-sufficiency can look like in a city setting. Window farming is an exercise in simplicity. With a few containers, some soil, seeds, and sunlight, you can start growing a variety of plants. From leafy greens like spinach and kale to herbs such as basil and mint, you can cultivate a garden that caters to your culinary needs. The joy of window farming is not just in the setup, but in the harvest. There's a certain satisfaction in plucking fresh, organic produce right from your window, knowing that you've grown it yourself. It's a sustainable practice that brings nature into your home, no matter where you live in the city. With window farming, the possibilities are as limitless as your imagination. Setting up a window farm is easier than you think. It all begins with the selection of the right window. Remember, light is a key ingredient for your indoor garden, so choose a window that gets plenty of sunshine. South-facing windows are generally a good bet, but any window that gets at least 6 hours of light a day will do just fine. Next, let's talk about containers and setups. There's no one-size-fits-all solution here. You could go with recycled bottles, giving a new lease of life to your discarded plastic, or you could opt for a more elaborate hydroponic system if you're feeling ambitious. The choice is yours, and it largely depends on your budget and the space you have available. When you've got your containers sorted, it's time to fill them with quality potting soil. Look out for those that are rich in organic matter. Your plants are going to love it. Then it's time to plant your seeds or seedlings. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, herbs like basil and mint, the world is your oyster. Or should I say, your window farm. But wait, we're not done yet. If you're short on space, don't despair. Innovative techniques like vertical gardening can help you make the most of the space you have. A simple pulley system can also be used to adjust plant heights according to sunlight exposure. It's all about thinking outside the box, or in this case, the window. Finally, don't forget about watering and feeding your window farm. A water drip system can provide consistent moisture, while a simple homemade compost tea can offer much-needed nutrients. And when it comes to pest management, natural remedies like neem oil and diatomaceous earth can keep those pesky bugs at bay. And there you have it, a window farm setup that is as simple as it is effective. With a bit of creativity and a dash of dedication, you can transform your window into a vibrant oasis, reaping the rewards of fresh, organic produce right at your fingertips. Mastering window farming techniques can maximize your yield in small spaces. So, how do you get the most out of your window farm, especially when every inch matters? Let's explore some innovative techniques that can help you do just that. First up is vertical gardening. This technique takes advantage of the height of your window, allowing you to grow more plants in a smaller footprint. Imagine stacking pots or containers one above the other, like a green high-rise, each level hosting a different plant. It's like turning your window into a mini apartment complex for your leafy tenants. And the best part, it's not just practical but also visually appealing, adding a unique touch to your space. But what about sunlight, you ask? That's where the second technique comes into play, the use of pulley systems. By adjusting the height of your plants according to sunlight exposure, you ensure that every plant gets its fair share of sunshine. Think of it as an elevator ride for your plants, taking them closer to the light whenever they need it. It's a simple yet effective solution to keep your plants basking in the glow of the sun. Now let's talk about container choices. From recycled bottles to sophisticated hydroponic systems, the options are endless. The key here is to consider your space and budget. Recycled bottles are a great option for those on a tight budget, or with limited space. They're not only cost-effective but also eco-friendly. On the other hand, hydroponic systems might require a bit more investment in space, but they offer a more efficient way to grow plants as they use water and nutrients more effectively. Lastly, let's not forget about plant diversity. A good mix of leafy greens like spinach and kale with herbs such as basil and mint can provide you with a variety of flavors and nutrients. Plus, the mix of colors and textures can create a visually appealing garden right in your window. With these techniques, you can turn even the smallest window into a productive garden. So why not give window farming a try? You might be surprised at how much you can grow in such a small space. Caring for a window farm requires just a little effort and a lot of love. Like any living thing, plants need nutrition, water, and protection from pests to flourish. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you'll be spending hours every day tending to your window farm. With a few simple techniques, you can ensure your plants are thriving with minimal effort. Firstly, watering. This is a crucial aspect of plant care, but remember, more isn't always better. Overwatering can lead to root rot and other diseases. Instead, consider setting up a water drip system. These systems deliver a consistent stream of water directly to the plant's roots, ensuring they get the hydration they need without the risk of overwatering. Plus, once set up, they require very little maintenance. Next, let's talk about nutrition. Plants need a balance of nutrients to grow, and this is especially true in a window farm where the soil is limited. A simple solution? Use a balanced liquid fertilizer. Just add the recommended amount to your water drip system, and your plants will receive a steady supply of essential nutrients. Now on to pest management. Even in window farms, pests can be an issue. But instead of resorting to harsh chemicals, try natural remedies. For example, a mixture of water and mild dish soap can deter a variety of pests. And if you encounter aphids, those tiny green bugs, introduce ladybugs. They're natural predators and will keep your plants aphid-free. And finally, remember to regularly check your plants. Look out for yellowing leaves or stunted growth, as these are often signs of distress. Each plant is unique and may require slight adjustments in care, but don't fret. A little bit of trial and error is all part of the fun. So, there you have it. With regular watering, nutrient provision, and pest management, you can keep your window farm in top shape. And remember, caring for your window farm isn't just about growing food. It's also about nurturing life and fostering a deeper connection with nature right in your own home. With these care tips, your window farm will thrive and produce a bountiful harvest. So ready to roll up your sleeves and start your window farming journey? Window farming is not just about growing food, it's about growing happiness. This innovative approach to urban agriculture goes beyond merely providing fresh organic produce. It's a tool for enhancing air quality, a therapeutic activity for mental well-being, and an aesthetic addition to your living space. Firstly, plants are nature's air purifiers. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, making your home a healthier place to live. Imagine breathing in fresh, clean air every day, all thanks to your window farm. Secondly, window farming provides a therapeutic outlet. The act of caring for plants, watching them grow and thrive, has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety. It's a form of green therapy, a way to connect with nature even in the heart of the city. It's the joy of nurturing life in your very own living room. Finally, a window farm adds a touch of green beauty to your home. It transforms a plain window into a vibrant living canvas. The lush foliage, the array of colors, the gentle rustling of leaves. It's a feast for the senses, a living piece of art. So you see, window farming is more than just a hobby or a source of food. It's a way to improve your quality of life, to bring nature indoors, to create a healthier, happier living environment. Window farming enhances not just your home, but also your life. From small apartments to large office windows, window farming is for everyone. This innovative approach to urban agriculture knows no boundaries. It is not confined by the size of your dwelling or the height of your building. It flourishes in the concrete jungles of towering skyscrapers and in the cozy corners of studio apartments. The adaptability of window farming is truly remarkable. Imagine a world where every window is a potential garden, each sill a potential farm. From New York to Nairobi, from Tokyo to Toronto, window farms are sprouting up in diverse urban environments, bringing life and vibrancy to these concrete landscapes. They are more than just a source of fresh produce. They are symbols of resilience, creativity, and our innate connection to nature. Window farming is a revolution, transforming the way we perceive urban living. It's an invitation to reclaim our connection with nature right in the heart of our cities. So are you ready to start your window farm journey?